Alrighty there, hello folks, Space Oyster here, and welcome back to the Fire Emblem Three Houses. This is going to be so horribly dated if Engage comes out before I'm done with this. Well, you know what, whatever, we could probably play that at launch. Anyway, yeah, I took last week off because Pokemon came out, and I was a little obsessed with it. Now I'm bored of it, so we're playing something else. I do have a very, very long video, well, potentially long video, planned for Scarlet and Violet. Just gotta work up the motivation to keep doing it, and then to actually write down my thoughts, and then, well, I already have a lot of footage recorded, so that won't be an issue. Arguably too much footage. Yeah, whatever. Let's see. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna start off with the Hanuman and Manuela Paralouges, considering, well, that's probably the easiest of the three I plan to do in this month. I'm going to put off the Cyril and Hilda Paralouges until part 2, since I can, well, put that off until part 2. In any case, though, the Hanuman and Manuela Paralouges is one of the more interesting ones, since our deployment slots are severely limited. I think the implication is that Manuela charged off, and Hanuman and Sensei did not have enough time to muster a full group of troops, so they're forced to make do with who they got, or with a much smaller roster. So, since this map has the very important objective of making sure that Adele, Hanuman, and Manuela aren't killed, and Manuela's all the way over here, the best units to bring are obviously flyers. So, we're going to make sure we bring both of ours, Claude and Leonie. And then we want to make sure our last two are folks who can help us move better. So we're going to bring Marianne and Lysithea. Marianne also doubles as a healer since she does know heal, physic, and all that fun stuff. And that means we can only bring 2 adjutants. And I think who we bring is going to be very, very important. Let's set up Balthus with Adele, because I really want him to master Hero sooner rather than later. And then to bring with Marianne, I think we're going to do Caspar since he is falling behind in levels. Just got to make sure he has his things equipped. Alright, and then for Lysithea, let's make sure we have her inventory decked out. Since we can't bring more mages, I'm going to actually give her the Thyrsus and a healing staff and a magic staff. Oh, we have an extra magic staff. Yay! I'm also going to flop some stuff in Marianne's inventory. Well, I only have the one healing staff? Oh no! If I had bothered to remember it, or opening that chest in the last one, I would have had it. Okay, well, and she has the feathers equipped anyway. Okay, new plan. I have an extra magic staff. Let's give that to Hanuman. And I think it might actually be a good idea to give that accuracy ring to Manuela. Manuela at base, she does have a magic-based sword combat art, so that is nice. Let's see, Adele, she got forced into the Enlightened One class. I do not want to use Enlightened One, so I'm not even going to bother staying in it. Let's see, Claude, he didn't master Archer. I guess he doesn't really need to. I really need him to fly here. Leonie didn't master Archer. You know what? She'll be fine. She'll be fine. Marianne's class doesn't matter. Balthus just needs to master Hero. And Caspar. Oh, I forgot to see if he could take an exam. You know what? We'll do that next week. Okay. Now, for battalions. So unfortunately, Manuela starts off very far away. With her base battalion rank of E, she would be the perfect person to use the Saros Holy Monks, but she doesn't start close enough. Let's see. So let's just give her something else. I do believe the merchant military would work well for her. Manuela does have a lot of charms, so she can actually reliably hit with gambits. At least I think it's reliable. We'll give Hanuman the Saros monks. Let's see here. And do you already have? Yeah, you already have the impregnable wall. Leonie's gonna get people pregnant, y'all. Okay. Alright, and then Byleth is forced to stay there. Or you can't change her deployment slot. Whatever. Okay. Alright, let's make sure we have everything ready. Let's see. Well, hello there, Dead Silent Gaming, aka Sleepy Cub 1. I hope work is going well for you, or whatever it is you're doing at the moment. I think I have a cold. My nose sounds stuffed. Maybe that's enough of an excuse to skip work tomorrow, so that way I can stream more. I'll play more Pokemon. I've got way too much to do, and not enough time to do it. Why do we need sleep? Okay, what was I doing again? I don't remember. Let's see. Well, I guess I can forge some stuff as well as it can. Well, that is well enough, I suppose. Let's see. Sergio is sick too. Oh no, I hope he feels better sooner rather than later. And I think I always catch a cold whenever the seasons begin to change. It's very strange. Now, let's see here. And let's upgrade these killer axes. Balthus won't actually be fighting, so I'm probably wasting my money here, but whatever. Let's see. Yeah, that'll do it. Is there anything else I needed to do? I don't think so. Let's see. Let's make sure we got abilities ready to go. It's been a while, so I might not remember everything that I need to do. Let's see. I think we're all good. I could put close counter on a summer flu, but it's winter. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, let's go ahead and put... Also, the game is a little loud. Oh my goodness, and I already turned it down. Let's turn it down more. Let's see. There we go. I think that'll be good. Let's try it right there. Okay, hopefully it's not too quiet. I tend to be a man of extremes. Let's see here. It's summer where he is. Oh, you mean the rest of the world isn't the United States of America? Gasp, I say. Gasp. Okay, I think we're good. Or Gouda, whatever you prefer. Okay. Alrighty. Skip. Alrighty, so the very tricky part with this paralogue is that, well, this guy is going to charge for Manuela right away. And she is not very sturdy. She's a surprisingly fast unit, though, if you get her early enough and have her growth kick in. This Swordmaster here is also a problem, because he's close enough to one round Hanuman, and Swordmasters are very, very deadly, since they all get a a skill called, what was it? Oh, right, Quick Reposit. So if you ever attack them in melee range, you will only attack once or twice if you're using a brave weapon, and they get to double you back in return. It's very, very tedious. Let's see. Oh, wow. Claude, why are you so inaccurate? Now I really regret not having hit plus 20. Let's see here. I want to be careful of this Swordmaster too. So let's go ahead. Oh, alright, so I think what our game plan is we're going to have Leonie soften this guy up. I don't know why I led with Leonie, but Leonie will get it done, probably. Let's have her sit right here, so that way she can be danced for by Marianne. Marianne does have very dainty feet. Maybe I should have Claude go into Archer and pick up hit plus 20, because oh my goodness, his hit rates are atrocious, and he's gonna have to carry Chapter 13. Let's see, 2 of those guys. Okay, and do they double him? They do not. Perfect. Okay, let us get everyone else out of here. So, I think our game plan... I don't know, but let's go ahead and slap the Thersis onto Lasithia. Have Hanuman hide here. And... let's see. Let's go ahead and move Adele here. Let's keep our Iron Gauntlets equipped. And let's boogie for her. She has been boogied. Oh, right. Strategies for this chapter. So, there are 2 very good approaches for this chapter. You can either have your main group of 6 charge up here and go for the boss. This is a defeat boss chapter, so if you take him out, you automatically win. Or what I usually prefer to do is to head around this way and then bunch up around Manuela. Alright. You have to drive. Okay, drive safely and don't forget to smile. Eventually, these Pegasus Knights up here will start to move after Manuela. If you try to go for the boss, they will move sooner rather than later, so that can be unfortunate. I will do my best to have an amazing stream. It'll be better than all the other streams with blackjack and hookers, and Mexico will pay for it. Okay. And then Manuela, she can actually be a bit helpful here too, because even separated from the party, well, if you kept her in her base class, because she gets silence at base, so she can actually turn off one of these mages if you need her to. Alright, anyway, the reason why I like to go around towards Manuela is because of this guy here. He has an experience gem, so that's a very useful item to have to make sure your units keep up with the level curve. Alright, let's see how this goes. Oh, wow, I forgot how fast Leone is. Leone is very, very fast. Alrighty. Let's see here. Oh no, Adela's getting quadrupled. It's a good thing her defenses are so high. Unfortunately, that guy took the forest. That'll make him tricky to deal with. I guess we can just gambit them. Let's see here. Let's see here. So the tricky parts are that sword master and that guy in the woods. Okay. I believe, Alright, well, I suppose it depends on how far Marianne can move. Lysithia's got the Thyrsus equipped, so she can provide support bonuses. I think what we want to do is Iron Gauntlets here, and hopefully she hits both times. She did not. How dare! Okay. And then I think we want to try and have Hanuman get the kill. Wind is probably... yeah, wind should be accurate enough. There we go, there we go. Alrighty. And then we boogie for Adele. Let's see, let's leave her right there and go one step forward for Adele. There we go, there we go. Probably should have had Lysithia heal her first, because, yeah, that guy can gambit her. Very low hit chance, but it's there. Let's see. Manuela, that guy's got 14 attack speed. She has 15 attack speed, so she doesn't get doubled. So that is good. Well, she doesn't get doubled by him. Let's see here. We want to make sure that we have Claude and Leonie chip in here. I think I'll just have Claude stay put. And then Leonie, well, this guy's probably gonna, oh no, he's not gonna go for a gambit. 14 plus 9, I think she survives that. So what movement do we got? 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that's our play here. We're gonna soften up our sword master here. And then we want to make sure Leonie is parked outside of his range, so he... No, you gotta be kidding me. I don't know why my controllers do that. I probably need to buy new ones. There are a lot of things I need to buy. Ugh, it's a good thing I have a day job, I suppose. Let's see. And even with the Thyrsus equipped, we do not have anyone in range for Lysithea to nuke, so she's gonna have to stay put. And I suppose, since we can't counter this mage anyway, we'll silence him. So that way Adele doesn't have to worry about getting attacked. Oh wow, that guy's not gonna go for Manuela. Interesting. I believe the quote is interesting maneuver. Oh wow, she dodged. I didn't know enemy gambits could miss. Oh, wow, that was almost bad. Okay, we're gonna have to make sure we heal up Leonie. So, let us have her go here and curve shot this guy dead. And she only needs 1 HP, folks. She only needs 1. Okay, let's park. Well, we want her to be able to get close, and I believe I can just take out those 2 guys. Since that guy didn't go up to Manuela, I think we're good. Let's see. I can have Hanuman. We can soften this guy up. Perfect. And then Lysithea for the win. I could always give a healing staff to Adele. I just realized that. Okay. Anyway, we're gonna fist this guy dead. Oh wow, she has really good resistance. That guy couldn't even do any damage anyway. Yeah, weird. Okay. Anyway. We're gonna boogie. And I think we want to heal from here. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter if that guy takes the forest. So, whew. Hold on, gonna sneeze. Probably. Soon, any day now. Let's go with recover. Okay, false alarm. Alright, and then we want to make sure this mage goes after Claude. So, what we'll do is we're gonna bow this guy down. And then we'll just park at the edge of the range, somewhere safe from other enemies, like right here, and still close enough to get the job done. It's perfect! Okay, and then Manuela is still not supposed to do anything. Alright, and since we equipped Nosferatu, it does not matter that he took a forest, because magic ignores terrain bonuses. It's unfortunate that War Monk, or Cleric in this case, has halved magic uses. Ugh. Seriously, what were they thinking? They made the non-gender locked DLC classes shit. Which is very unfortunate, because I love their animations. Okay. And then it's very fortunate that our 2 flying units are both bow users, because they can snipe down those pesky Pegasus Knights as soon as they start moving. Sorry, I don't know why. What? No, I do know why I'm so stuffed up. It's because it's a winter cold. Brr. Okay, let's see. I suppose I could have Lysithea just warp Leonie up, but I don't really want to do that. Oh, I forgot to... No, she gets it at A. She gets it at A. I guess I could have her use a melee attack on that archer, but going for melee doesn't seem like a good idea. Anyway, might as well get in some things for Manuela, and by things I mean use up her ward for its intended purpose, which is obviously to train up your faith rank. Training up the faith rank is pretty much the only thing anyone would ever think to use ward for, and you cannot prove otherwise. Okay. There we go, there we go. So we have the experience gem. And then we have to watch out for that archer. Did I bring the Chalice of Beginnings? Yes, Claude has it. Okay, so we'll park Claude at the edge of his range. Claude, do you have... I guess I could pull out an axe. I would prefer him to stick with bows, but the axe will do. Let's just pull out this axe. Okay. Although honestly I should probably just give him a silver axe or a short bow for his melee needs, but he doesn't really need to melee, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, and Marianne proving that the fetters of Domri are broken AF, as the kids would say. How fast are you? 25 attack speed. And that's the exact same attack speed that Leonie has. So Leonie can safely lure this guy in. She's gonna do that. Okay, and then we have Lysithea move up a bit more. Ouchies. But yeah, bows, I've already mentioned it probably a bunch at this point, but bows have hit penalties if they're used beyond 2 range. So a melee weapon with the counter effect from either the Chalice of Beginnings or the Retribution Gambit effect would both counteract that. Let's see, Pegasus Knights. So fortunately, they do not have Darting Blow, so their attack speed is as displayed, 24. Let's see, and we already checked Leonie's speed. We know she's got 25, so she does not get doubled by them. I'm also probably way over-leveled for this Paralouges, so which is a good explanation for why we're just destroying everything. Let's see, let's park at the tip of that range, and let's let Claude take him out. And then we can heal with Adele. Yeah, that is the plan. Woo! Everything is going to cake. According to cake, yes. Which is short for kekaku. I need to continue my Japanese lessons. I've been a little bit slacking on them. To be fair, it's just because I haven't found a very useful app for it. Now let's avoid attacking those guys, because the moment you attack them, they start to aggro, and then they'll go around this way. They do have more movement than Hanuman, so they do eventually catch up, which I guess is a potential problem. Potentially. Have you mastered Dancer yet? She has not. Once a character has mastered Dancer, they get a skill called Special Dance, which also buffs the Dance 4 unit. And gives them extra dexterity and speed. It's not broken at all. You know, as if dancers weren't already good enough. Okay. Alright. So, let's make sure we have the Pegasus Knight ranges turned off. And we want to watch out for the Swordmaster and the Warlock. Okay. Alrighty. So I believe since they're weak to flying, we should be able to deal enough damage using a good combat art. Let's just use a curved shot with our steel bow. Oof. There we go. Claude for the win. And since Leone softened that lady up, let's see if we can feed the kill to someone else. Who it happens to be named Adele, because Adele has Balthus with her, and Balthus needs experience. There we go, 54, and he gets 4 class experience per battle. So that means 1, carry the 4, 14, 3. He needs about 14 more battles to get there. Okay. And then Caspar, we just need him to get his reason rank up so he can finally turn into a warlock. I mean, the ultimate goal is Dark Bishop, but I won't be able to unlock that until part 2, as the next available Dark Seal is in Chapter 12. And we don't get a prep screen until the start of Chapter 14, actually, so that's going to be problematic. I guess I could silence this guy for free hits. Alrighty. And then... no need to steel bow. Let's just bow him down. Maybe Leone can soften him. If you clear a bunch of the map, some of the enemies with droppable items will start to run away like the cowards they are. I should have checked before she moved there, but Leone is fine. She is very, very speedy. She is Speedy Gonzales. Except not really, because Speedy Gonzales is a male mouse, and Leone is a female human. Alright, and then we park Claude at the tippy tip of his range. Yes, I did say tippy tip. Get over it. Let's see. We want to make sure Lysithea catches up. Combat arts. Shove. We don't need to shove Leone. But we do want to get Lysithea closer, so let's do that. Why did I even bring Stride? We're not using it. Yay, Special Dance. If I was smart, I would have taken a skill out of Marianne's skill sets, because she doesn't really need any of the skills she's got, to be perfectly honest. I should have traded Claude and Iron Axe, so that way he would have hit. It's fine. It's fine. Let's see here. Yeah, I think my controller died again. Yep. I didn't even press the button to turn it off. Why do you keep doing that to me? Ugh, Nintendo hardware. Okay. So, let's go ahead and have Lysithea safely nuke this guy. Good job, Lysithea. Ooh. And her battalion leveled up. That's good. Can we get the kill with Manuela? She doesn't have Hexblade. Not quite. Let's try fisting. Fisting should be good, but let us plop the Silver Axe to the top of Leone's inventory, so that way we get more support bonuses. Yay! The power of friendship has won the day once again. Alright, and let's see here. We can go ahead and have Manuela heal up. Why not? And I think we can have Claude. Let's see, what's your movement again, Claude? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, let's go ahead and ask some questions. We have successfully interrogated that guy. And we got a rapier. That's actually another very good reason to do this particular paralogue. The rapier is a very excellent weapon. Let's see. Yeah, and I believe if I have Leone and Claude move up towards the boss, all these guys should start to actually move up there as well. And that would make it much easier to flank them. Well, I'm not sure flank is the right word. It's a word I've heard in strategy things, so, you know, it must be applicable, right? Right. You know, just randomly use words you've heard and everything will turn out okay. You will sound more sophisticated. You know, that would probably be funnier if I failed more words. Let's see. No, silly Marianne, you don't need stats. Yeah, I could have dropped authority, I could have dropped the faith, I could have dropped magic +2. Marianne literally needs nothing. She is a dancer. Still went for Claude. Interesting. Oh, and these guys are... What? The archer is still going down, and the... Okay, so... Claude and Marianne successfully lured one of them up north. Alrighty. Let's see. I can probably have Lysithea just nuke this guy from down here. And then we have to consider who to give the boss kill to. I'm thinking Adele, since she does have an adjutant with her. So let's go ahead and just get her up there. Let's keep... we're going to keep moving Hanuman forward, even though I doubt he's going to get to see any more action this chapter. In part just because I don't want to forget about him and accidentally leave him in range and then have to Divine Pulse back a bunch of turns. In fact, let's go ahead and have Claude and Leone park over here, so that way if I need them to, they can reach around to Hanuman more easily. There we go. That also caused all those guys to come up. Woo. Alrighty. So, next... Oh, why is my voice so... Okay. Well, we can just get the boss kill now, so I say we go for it. Yeah, let's just attack. Oh my goodness, he threw a short axe at us. Oh, he's got seal strength? That's weird. Oh, let's see. Is there any last minute experience I can get? Well, we can always... Well, we can always just warp Manuela over here to heal up Leone. Or Claude. Either works. It's the last turn. I guess it doesn't really matter. Let's see. And to get fisting experience on Adele, we can have her move one forward and then dance. Oh. Never mind. Marianne doesn't get any more dancing experience. Yeah, after 10 turns of consecutive dancing, or 10 turns of dancing, dancers no longer get any experience. And unfortunately, neither do their adjutants. I guess I could have Divine Pulsed back to have her physic instead, but you know what? It's fine, it's fine. Anyway, you get the Macule Evil Repelling Corps and the Indet Sword Fighters from that. They're both A-rank battalions, so it is very unlikely that you'll be able to use them at this point in the game. I mean, I think Lysithea can use hers, or use the Macule. Whichever one of the two is magic-based. Lysithea can definitely use that at this point. A request! Why do you want us to help? Seriously, Catherine, I haven't deployed you in however long it's been. Yeah, we'll go, we'll go. So yeah, this paralogue, you have to have either Ash and or Catherine to do it, which actually makes Ash a prime recruitment target for the Black Eagles because they cannot recruit Catherine. And this is definitely a paralogue that's worth doing because the reward when you clear it is actually really useful. So let's drop Manuela and Hanemon. We're going to add Lorenz and Hilda to the party. Oh, that's right. I usually deploy Shamir. Let's see. Well, yeah, let's go ahead and bring Shamir along. Why not? She can adjutant with somebody. But who is that somebody? Yeah, let's just pair her up with Marianne. Why not? And then for our other one, I'm thinking Hilda's probably going to see the most action. So let's put Lindhart with her. And then let's make sure we got everything we need / want. Let's actually equip him with a faith spell. So that way he levels up faith. That's right, that's right. Well, Marianne learned special dance. We definitely want that. It's not broken at all. Let's see, let's go ahead and drop dexterity +4 actually. I said they're pretty much all useless, but she can at least get some niche use out of all these other skills. Let's see here. And then let's replenish our battalions from the last one. Oh my goodness, I am so broke. Do I have anything I can sell for the monies? I have 1 bullion. Oh boy, this is going to be rough, because as you probably already could tell, this is a War of the Fog map. And it's a little bit tricky. So over here are a couple of Pegasus Knights. To the south are some Paladins. One of the bosses is right here. And over here we got mages, and then from over here we got assassins. So very, very tricky stuff. Let's see here. Yeah, and even though Catherine is under-leveled, it actually does not matter too much, because she has those sweet, sweet Swordmaster bases. Fun fact I learned about... what was the word I was looking for? Oh yeah, auto-leveling is that it actually, it actually calculates their auto levels and then applies them. Yeah, it calculates their auto levels and then it applies them and then or applies them to the character's base. Unmodified base stats, and then if the character is in a non-noble class, it raises any of their lacking stats to the class bases. So for Catherine and Shamir, they're usually working with Swordmaster and Sniper bases the moment you recruit them, since their own growths usually don't catch up by the time you can grab them. Do I have any extra torches from the last time? No, yeah, look at me hoarding all of these thingamadoodads. Let's go ahead and put away the regular steel sword, actually. Oh, right, and in the top right corner, there are going to be, what's the word I'm looking for? Armor Knights, that's the word. Armor Knights from the top right. Okay. It rhymes because it's true. Let's put the healing staff there. And then we got a Caduceus and a magic staff. That'll be helpful. Let's see. We're going to want to have... I'm going to put a torch on Caspar. He's honestly been a bit lackluster, so he's going to light things up. We're also going to put one on Lorenz, since he's supposed to be a tank. He's just going to torch things up. And I think Hilda's mobility makes her a good candidate for that last torch I have here. I could spend some money to buy some more, but I think we should be okay. Alright, anyway. We're going to want to make sure we have Leonie and Claude ready to move to the right. And the reason for that is they need to take out one of the two Pegasus Knights that spawn there, otherwise they'll get overwhelmed. Well, Claude might get overwhelmed. Leonie's so fast, she probably won't. And since there's one of the bishops would be in their flight range from that position, it would be a good idea to take him down. And then we just need to equip the Stride Battalion, just in case I need extra movement. And sadly, the only good option for Stride... You know what? We're gonna slap it on Hilda. Yes. So, I love having Stride on a unit with Canto. Since having Canto, Hilda could theoretically run over here, stride, and then move up here. So that's probably the main, or that's my main reason for wanting it on her specifically. Let's see here. Lorenz should be, I hope he's going to be fine right there. The problem is there are a bunch of Cavaliers and Paladins, and I want him to be able to reach this forest for the extra evasion boost, but he can't quite get there without a movement boost, which is why, stalling tactic, we're gonna give him a march ring. Why am I not using that? Well, whatever. We're going to use it on Lorenz. Oh. I'm used to being able to equip things easily. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. Items, march ring, equip. There we go, there we go. I've probably gotten too used to simplistic Pokemon menus. Ugh. That video's gonna take so long. Hopefully it's all the hard work will be worth it. Yeah. Alright, anyway. 2 victory conditions for this chapter. Either rout all the enemies or, no, I think that's pretty much it. Okay. Yeah, rout all the enemies or survive for 10 turns. Oh, the Cavaliers weren't anywhere near as close as I thought. Okay, well, Lorenz can probably just tank them all. Let's see, we're gonna want to torch over here, so that's Hilda's job. Let's go ahead and actually pro gamer strats. We're gonna have her equip bolting and then torch. And then Claude. Claude does have that guaranteed. Okay, yeah, I know Claude could have gotten him with the iron bow, but I do want to make sure he doesn't get countered. Yeah. Alright, I know there's Pegasus Knights over there. Let's see here. These guys want to go after Caspar. What did Caspar ever do to you, mister? And Caspar is unfortunately still a very, very poor mage. Oh, right, the comment I was going to make about hoarding. So, I do have a bunch of stat boosters in my inventory, and I could start to use them. What, 11 damage? Are you kidding me? Jesus, I was worried for nothing. Okay, then. So, here's what we're going to do. Let's highlight her range. Hilda's outside of it. Perfecto. let's go ahead and trade Claude his iron bow, so that way he doesn't waste brave bow uses, because that is a valuable weapon. And then we're just going to bow her down. I believe break shot should get the job done. Yes, 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 it does. Okay. There we go. And then we just leave Leone right next to Claude. That'll go for Claude anyway. He's got the chalice, so he's going to counter. I could have Caspar take this spot here, but he unfortunately... Unfortunately, he's dealing with mages, so he does not get much of a boost from the terrain. And it's not enough to kill either. Ooh. Okay, then. New plan. We can make an axe pun and then dance with Marianne. Or we just have Balthus do it. We do want Balthus on low HP after all. Oh, that's right. He has a killer bow. Yay, a torch. We're gonna go ahead and send that back. Okay. Next, I don't care if Ash sees any combat. Since he joins as a green unit, he's an auto-leveled archer. He might be handy for chip damage. We shall see. Let's go ahead and park Caspar here and light it up. We do want to be very careful of assassins hiding in the fog. Let's see. Oh my goodness, these guys do no damage. What am I even worried about? Okay. And I think we're good. Let's go ahead and dance for Hilda and put her in a more centralized location, so that way if I need her to, she can move somewhere else. And then Rhea does not move in this chapter. If you want her to move about, you have to use movement gambits on her. So you can shove her, you can, you know, shove, warp, whatever works. I usually don't recommend it, but keep in mind that pretty much all that stuff will work on her, so if it's an option you need to consider, consider it. Alright, the only downside to having Lorenz tank these guys is he doesn't take them all out. In fact, he takes none of them out. Ugh. Part of me really wants to start using stat boosters, but another part of me wants to avoid it entirely, because I want to see what Lorenz's performance is without the assistance. Alright, let's take this guy down. You know, to get an accurate measure of how Lorenz performs with this setup if I don't do anything with him. We need to be very, very careful going forward. Why am I talking like Bugs Bunny? Or is it Elmer Fudd? I don't know. I do not know. Alright, let's go ahead and heal up here. Brief scouting, because I think there's Pegasus Knight up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, just in case, we'll park Catherine there. Let's see here. And we can fist this guy dead. Oof. I really need to find something for my runny nose. Alright. There we go. Leone doing God's work. Or Sothis' work, I guess. I don't know, same person. Alright. Claude? Oh, good. He doubles with the iron bow. Hooray! Alright, and let's park him right here, actually. And since these guys seem more interested in dealing with Rhea, believe one of them has been softened up, so if Ash doesn't have any combat arts, but he has good enough combat stats. No, and that just leaves these two. I believe Hilda is good enough to take one out, and since she's a Valkyrie, she can do it from here. She is not good enough to take one out. Oh my goodness, this is a disaster. Let's see. And she has Stride equipped. How much does she do with bolting? Almost enough to one-shot. That gives me an idea. Yes. Sinister laugh. Okay. So, if Claude is... Yes, he is fast enough to double. Progress suits you well, it does indeed, especially since you're the key to my evil plan. We put Claude there, and then BAM! Hilda gets an attack boost because he's in support range. Alright, and then I'm going to want to put Balthus right here with a... Yeah, let's go with the Killer Axe. So that way if there are Pegasus Knights up there, they will go to him. I think there's one. There's one! Oh wow, they did no damage. Alright, let's see. So I believe there tends to be ambush spawns on this map, I think. If you defeat the enemy bosses, though, it turns off the spawns, and that is key to victory. Or the key to victory. Let's see. Balthus, what's her HP total again? 48. That means he needs to lose 4 more HP to start Vantage and Wrathing. Let's just bow him down. Alrighty. And then I do not know where the enemy units are at. Let's see. Alright, so there's one of the Dark Bishops. So we're going to have Adele swoop in to take him down. With Lorenz there, he can use a torch and light up the area, and then those two can move back. Let's see. Let's have Hilda go over here, and let's equip Thunder instead. And then we're going to want to... what am I going to want to do? I don't know, but let's heal up Claude, and let's have Caspar do it for that juicy healing experience. Oof, excuse me. Yay, he got magic and speed. I don't care that he's disappointed. I care that he got results. And with the Caduceus, she's one short. Oh, the humanity. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and have actually, do I want to have Leone go over there? Because there's a lot of mages in this area, and mages are bad news. So here's what we'll do instead. We're going to send Lysithea. We're going to have Lysithea... I kind of want to avoid going into having Marianne too far north, because there are assassins to watch out for. Literal assassins, as in the class assassin. Alright, let's take this guy out. Hopefully he is a bishop, so he has Miracle, I believe. There we go. Yes. Good job, Lady Rhea, for dealing with that enemy unit. I guess I could put Catherine to the north of Marianne. She might be able to take on an assassin. Especially if I equip our iron gauntlets. Okay. And that might block them off. So, the only enemies we should have to deal with left, or the only important enemies left to deal with should come from the top left or northwest, if we want to use sophisticated directional things. Now, 3 armored units. And if there is an assassin nearby... Okay. Let's just park Lorenz right here. So that way we don't have to use a torch. And then fist him. I just find it funny that these people are constantly arguing over who is the apostate here. It's like, it doesn't even matter. You're all so horrible. Alright, let's torch it up from right here. There's that assassin. Unfortunately, Catherine survives a single round of combat with them. Let's go ahead and have Lysithea, Miasma, and get a crit, because why not? Let's see. Your range is just like that. Okay, let's go ahead and have Caspar move here, and Miasma this guy back here. There we go. Now he's debuffing 2 enemies who are both really slow and have no avoid. Contributions! Alright, and then do it again. Yeah, well, okay. Well, I am a little worried about Claude not having hit plus 20 for hunting by daybreak. But the more I think about it, the more I realize that he should be fine. I can just slap an accuracy ring on him. I should probably have Balthus fisting things if I want him to go into, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, War Master. That's the word I'm looking for. Yeah, if I want him to go into War Master, he is definitely going to need stuff. Alright, go ahead and park Leonie there, and Hilda right here. Let's keep Thunder equipped, just in case. Let's see, and then we can dance for Caspar, I guess, so he can heal up Claude. Hooray, gaming! Alright, and then I hope Lysithea is the only one in these guys' range, so that way she'll be able to soften them all up. Yeah, the only thing I hate about these Fog of War maps is they do not tell you how many enemies are left. Ooh, Armored Strike. I believe what that combat art will do is, it's basically like Armored Blow, but in a combat art. Oh my goodness, she hit? Wow. I don't know why I equipped the gauntlets, though. She's not fast enough to not get doubled. Well, I mean, with 21 speed, it might have been enough. Maybe. Okay, let's go ahead and have Adele and Lorenz make their way back up. They're probably not going to see any more action for the rest of the map, but it wouldn't hurt to try anyway. Oh, that's right. Lorenz knows Ward. Let's see here. So, what we're going to want is... Interesting. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Just like that. Oh, that's right. Caspar has Poison Strike. Let's keep those guys' range in mind. Turn that range off. This is probably going to be very risky, but let's go ahead and have Hilda do that. And move up here. Nothing. Okay. And then we go over here and we Wrath Strike. And thanks to Caspar, we now have perfect hit. Hooray! But yeah, I keep forgetting Caspar is the reason why I am not too concerned about hit rates. But I should be, because stalling tactic. Caspar is not going to be in the group for hunting by daybreak, which is annoying, so I won't be able to use him to debuff people. Alright, let's see. Let's actually put Balthus right here. We don't want any enemies that potentially attack him to get evasion boosts. Okay, let's take this guy out, because I think since he's not in a forest, he has more movement. Or movement, if you wanted to make it a cow pun. I believe the boss is standing right around there. Alright. Yeah, the tricky part to all of this is that there's also an assassin there, so Hilda might be in danger. Which is exactly why we're moving Leone last. Aw, yeah. Okay. And then I guess we go ahead and get Caspar closer too, so that way if we need anyone to debuff, he can debuff. Okay, and then let's just keep Ash close to Lady Rhea, so that way if any enemies get close to him... Oh, Leone's in range of an enemy she cannot see. I think that reveals his exact location. Alright, and they didn't move any closer. Let's start with Catherine, because she's got her torch active. If that's the last guy, then I think we should be safe. Let's see here. He's got death equipped, so there is the potential for him to crit, and we want to avoid that. Well, we want to avoid that if it's lethal. Hilda can hit him from outside of his range with Thoron and or bolting. So that is an option. But do we want to hit him with Thoron and or bolting? I guess so. I want to get close to see if there are any other enemies to worry about in the thicket. So let's lead off with Hilda. Calculated. Alright, and let's park her here. Alright, and then let's get some last minute healing with Caspar. Let's get Balthus in there. Feed him the kill, because I want him to get more class experience. Yay! 3 more battles and he's Gouda. Oh, and we're done. Yeah, Shoes of the Wind. So, those are basically boots, and they're the main reason why this chapter, or this paralogue, is a good one to do, because they boost anyone's movement by 1 permanently. If you have the pay-to-win DLC stat boosters, you do get a stronger version of the boots that gives someone movement +2. What was I going on about? Oh yeah, movement +2. So I'm probably going to slap the movement +1 boots on one person, and then the movement +2 boots on someone else. I'm thinking Claude will need movement +1, so I want to give him one of those, and having more movement on a flying archer is never a bad thing. And I think I'll give movement +2 to Leonie, since she needs to be in melee range for her doubling combat art. Let's see here. Almost to A rank bows. I believe once Claude gets to A rank in bows, he learns the combat art in Closer, and in Closer is really, really sexy. Let's see. Balthus. Okay. So Balthus has his axes at A, which means I never need to invest in them ever again. So let's work on his fisting, so that way he can get War Master later. So War Master would be his ideal ending class, since it allows him to have an innate crit +20 no matter what weapon he uses. And having crit +20 is very, very useful. Let's see, and then I don't think I give a rat's ass about any of these other characters, so let's just go ahead and tutor a bit for Mary Ann, and then I guess I can tutor a little for Shamir, although I don't know what I'd invest in her. I think she unlocked Bandit. Oh wait, she probably already did, and has, yep, she already has Deathblow. Okay. And I don't care about the rest of you, so we will auto-tutor. Or auto-instruct, whatever. Okay. Next, group tasks. Leonie and Claude on Skywatch. I believe that's the main one I wanted to do, so that way Leonie could get the needed flying rank, or work on her flying rank without me having to set it as a goal, and then Claude's just there for support bonuses. Let's see. I could always put Yes, I could do that. Yes. I just had a plan. It's very evil. Mwahaha. Okay, so I'm gonna have Lorenz start working on his flying rank. Probably a little late into the game for that, but if you will recall, Claude and Leonie both learned a skill called Alert Stance when their flying rank got high enough. I forget how high it needs to be. An Alert Stance boosts their Avoid. And having extra Avoid on your NOS tank, or on any tank, or any NOS tank, would be very useful, since it'll reduce the number of hits he takes, and he won't need to heal off as much damage. It's perfect, I tell you. Perfect! If only I thought about it more. Yeah, but sadly I was trying to work on getting him into Holy Knight. I guess I could just switch his goals from faith and riding to riding and flying, so that way he can work even more on that. And possibly even get Alert Stance before the end of the game. No, whatever. I would rather have him have White Magic, or White Tome Fair. White Tome Fair to boost his damage output, and then I can just leave him in Bishop. Alrighty. Okay, and since Balthus has enough axe rank, we're going to focus on his fisting and his authority, so that way he can equip better battalions. Oh, that's right, I forgot to equip one of the new battalions to Lysithia. Oh, what did I just click? I don't know, I was Yuri, I don't really care about his goals. Felix's birthday? I don't give a shit about Felix. Oh, there we go, there we go. Yeah. Oh wow, they have unique dialogue. Leonie and Lorenz have some neat interactions, I suppose. Oh my goodness, look at all this stuff. Alright, here we are at the next free day. And we're gonna freebird it after checking out our supports. Lysithia and Catherine. Yeah, Lysithea and Catherine are probably distantly related because Lysithea has the minor crest of Sharon, or Karen, or however it's pronounced. Probably Karen, because Catherine is a bit of a Karen, if we're being perfectly honest. Let's save. Saving is important. Save frequently, kids. Let's see, and then Caspar. Where are you, Caspar? Can you... You cannot promote to Warlock, which is a shame. I would love him to have Warlock's magic bases. Dark Bishop probably has higher, right? Yeah, 1 point higher. But, like I said, we have to wait until chapter 14 to even get him into Dark Bishop, potentially. Alright, saving. Alright, we don't need to explore, so let's battle! So, the only other ones left are the Secret Merchant and Dividing the World. So, the Secret Merchant must be done today, otherwise I never get to do it. And I'm going to put that off. So, to get some last-minute experience for the Secret Merchant, we are going to do this auxiliary battle. And also because I'm broke. Sorry, I should be talking during this loading screen. But yeah, the Secret Merchant. It's a very, very, very difficult chapter. I am always worried about it. Let's see here. So let's undeploy Catherine and let's throw Shamir into the mix. Let's have Lindhart with Mary Ann. And I guess we can do Mercedes. I think she was the one I was mainly focusing on. You know what? Forget Mercedes. We're going to put Manuela with Adele. There we go. Let's see. Oh, that's right. Hilda has it. Hilda's in the good spot. Let's put Claude right there. Let's see. Not to mention that having the Stride Battalion on Hilda is part of the first turn clear for or not first turn, easy clear for chapter 13. Oh, I'm out of money to repair that. I think I went a little overboard with the killer bow. Let's see. Alrighty. Here we go. And I've probably been playing favorites too much with Balthus. Let's see, this looks like a tricky formation to start with. You know what? Well, since I already know what I want to do with the with some of my stat boosters, let's go ahead and use them. So Shoes of the Wind, that's the +1, right? Let's use those on Claude. And then Leonie will get the where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There we go. Sacred Galewind Shoes for +2 movement. Since I already know what I wanted to do with those, that makes it easy to do. And let's drop that iron bow and put the steel bow plus back in his inventory. Let's see, there we go, there we go. And I don't think I need any new abilities, right? I don't think anyone's learned anything new. Well, Balthus only needs 5, or not 5. Oh, yeah, no, 5 combat encounters if I take the knowledge gem off of him. So, would this auxiliary battle be enough for Claude to master? Oh god, no. He hasn't even gotten started on Archer. You know what, forget it. We're not gonna bother with Archer. Alright. Yeah, I'll just have to slap an accuracy ring in his inventory. And then hope for the best. Okay. Alright, anyway. Saving. And let's do it to it. Alright. So to keep things nice and simple, we're going to want to keep an eye on that range and those ranges. Okay. And then we move Hilda here. Equip bolting. And then we gambit. Yay, she's got Battalion Wrath. Let's see, Shamir, I think we want her to attack from here. It rhymes because it's true. Let's go with just a curved shot. I think that is the, uses the least amount of thingamadoodad. Whatever thingamadoodad is. Alright. Alright, and then I think we can sort of the creator. I don't know if that's a good idea. Let's just bow him down. Good job, Adele. Let's see here. We can have Lysithia move here and Dark Spikes. Aw, yeah. And then Leone. I believe she did get hit with Stride. Okay. So Leone can... Well, we're going to have to use a stronger bow and a combat art. Well, a stronger bow. So let's trade Adele her fisters. And then we curved shot with a steel bow. Yeah, curved shot with a steel bow. I believe that does it. Yeah. A bit risky, but we did have Claude free if it didn't work. And speaking of which, let's go ahead and have Claude trade her the iron bow. And then just wait. We want Balthus to get weakened, so let's throw him here, put an Iron Axe on. Free experience for Lorenz. Caspar! Why am I not able to remember names? I do not know. Anyway, Marianne gets to boogie. No one... Oh wait, no, Shamir needs healing. Let's heal her up. There we go. And then we just keep Hilda parked here, and she should be able to provide support bonuses for everyone next turn. Oh, wow. He wasn't even in battalion, or he wasn't even in Wrath range, and he still got a crit. I'm so used to using it on Dimitri that I just automatically tack on the battalion part. Alright, let's see. So the tricky part will be that Soul Fister. Yeah. So we have Lorenz attack from here. Don't really accomplish much of anything. Caspar. He's not in a good position. He might be able to smash, though. Wild Abandon. Yeah, he does have Armored Blow equipped. Wow, Caspar, you're really weak. Oh, wait, he has Bolganone. What am I doing? Wait, why didn't I get closer? Whatever. Point is, Caspar did his thing. And if we dance for him, he can do his thing again. Yes! That was the evil plan I came up with all along. I had planned it from the very start. I am a genius, but not really. Okay, so which one of you hits the weakest? 13, 4, 12. You win the lottery, Mr. Dude. There we go. Yeah. Caspar. I am really liking Caspar in this run. He definitely needs a lot more work, though. I need to work in another Death Knight kill so that way he can qualify for Dark Bishop sooner. But yeah, well, That, and I could also just, or I think I also just need to use it in the Black Eagles. That way I can have Caspar get started right away on his spell list. But yeah, Dark Mage slash Dark Bishop Caspar, definitely liking it, especially with, oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Armored Blow. That's the word I'm looking for. Okay, let's use her last. Lorenz. Oh, you have the March Ring equipped. That's why. Okay. Speaking of March Ring, though, I should probably slap that into Caspar's inventory so that way he can actually use it. Alright, and I believe it is safe enough to have Balthus go here. Alright, and the next combat encounter will get him up. There we go. Okay, now that we have done all the things, we can have Hilda go here and thunder this guy. It's always difficult to remember to utilize the 3 range as much as possible. Alright, and then we bow him down. Good job, Shamir. I should probably put that knowledge gem in her inventory because she really needs that. Okay. Let's see here. So that mage is the reason why there's so much range there. So if we attack from here with Claude, that will trigger them both to move. And if I move Claude here, only the mage can reach him, which is a Gouda thing. And then we park Leonie right here, so that way I could have her assist where necessary. Ugh. Ooh, Seal Defense. That is a skill that he just learned. Let's see. You still have Curved Shot. No, I do not have Curved Shot on him. No. Yeah, but he's got the bow rank for it. I could slap it on him. But no, here is what we're going to do instead. We're going to give him the Caduceus, and then have Lysithea heal up Adele. We're going to move here, equip the Caduceus, and fire this guy. Yeah, let's just use fire. No chance Caspar was getting the kill, but we're not doing it so he can get the kill. We're doing it so he can get the experience. And then I believe Shamir can Curved Shot for the win. FTWs. Yeah, fortunately for Shamir, as a sniper, her dexterity growth is super high. I believe she actually has 70%, so there is only a 30% chance she does not get dexterity upon level up. There we go. More ends. We got more strength. I could complain about that, but there's not much reason to. Every point of strength does really help him out. He just barely survives that, even without Pavagus procs, so we're good there. We want to keep Hilda close here to deal with the upcoming enemies and make sure they'll actually come forward. We're going to park Adele right here. Iron Gauntlets, there we go. And let's boogie for Caspar. Oh, you only guess that you feel a little stronger? Marianne, how dare you? I did not move him far enough. You know what? Whatever. And then everyone else is good. Claude is in position to... Actually, let's move Claude here. That way I can heal him next turn. Ugh. Sorry, I'm very yawny. Probably shouldn't stream so late at night, but you know. Okay, we got a Vice block and a critical hit. Everything turned out swimmingly. Alright, unfortunately, that thief decided to go into the forest, and I already moved Caspar away. Ooh, there we go. Alright, so Adele, she just learned two very neat skills. So Fist of Void plus 20, and, why does she have a Stitch Shield equipped? Okay, anyway. Fist of Void plus 20 and Pneuma Gale. So Pneuma Gale is a combat art locked to War Cleric, or War Monk, and it's basically a fist-oriented magic attack that works from 1 and or 2 range. It is very neat. And then the other one, Fist of Void plus 20, it's a very handy skill that can... It essentially expands every character's options for range, or not ranged, dodge tanking, because very few characters actually get any avoid boosting weapon skills like that. I believe some of the only ones include, but are in no way limited to, excuse me. Stalling tactic. Yes. Oh, yes. Sylvain gets Black Magic Avoid plus 20 when he masters his budding talent. And then Byleth and Dorothea both get Magic Avoid plus 20. White Magic Avoid plus 20. And I think that's actually it. So, the only other avoid-based skill that, or weapon-specific avoid-based skill is Sword Avoid plus 20, and that is unlocked by becoming a dancer. I probably already mentioned it, and you've likely already seen it on Mary Ann from time to time. And then, so I think there was occasionally the idea of turning turning whoever you wanted to turn into a dodge tank, having them go into dancer to unlock the Sword of Void plus 20, so that way they could get some extra avoid. I believe that was even I used strategy in the 0% growths, 0 with an asterisk there, but yeah, 0% growths even considered doing that to avoid stack with Dimitri until they've just found some better things, I suppose. Anyway, yeah, this game with 0% growths, very easy to do, yeah, kind of easy to do since class bases usually carry you, and then you can use stat boosters to go above those class bases. 0% growth isn't technically 0 because the game will always rig it so characters will get 2 stat increases. So they had to, so for 0% they have to make it so only the 2 most garbage stats actually have 100% growth, and then they turn everything else down to 0. Those 2 stats being dexterity and luck. So the reason why dexterity and luck are chosen, well, luck is pretty obvious in that it is technically one of the most useless stats in the game. It doesn't really provide any sort of substantial buff to really anything, so they go with luck to because it's basically the worst stat. And then dexterity is chosen as the second worst stat because, well, among all the ones that's there, it's the one that is the least impactful on the game overall. So dexterity just to boost your hit rate and your critical hit rate. So the only benefit to increasing dexterity is that you don't miss and you crit more often. And so the boosted crit rate is unfortunate, but having the boosted hit rate makes it so there's far less misses. It basically makes the whole run more reliable. So it is nice to have a guaranteed dexterity level up. So it's not a perfect 0% thing, but since the only stats that increased are the ones with the least amount of impact on fighting overall, it's perfectly fine. Alright, let's go ahead and Claude does need more experience than Leone, I suppose. So let's go ahead and have Leone attack that guy. There we go. Yeah, but that guaranteed 2 stat increases, that's only for units who are labeled or classified as students. So basically anyone you start the game with, as well as Cyril and Flane, are all classified as students. Oh, and Byleth. Byleth technically isn't a student, but they get the student gross. Okay. And I want to make sure we can get in a dance with Mary Ann for that juicy experience. There we go. So just in case Hilda misses, we have insurance. But it worked. There we go. And we got a lot of money. Alrighty. Alright, and now we're going to do the secret merchant. Oh, we're going to be here all night. Okay, so this paralogue, it is actually also in the Black Eagles. Well, the Black Eagles, but only on the Crimson Flower route. If you do Silver Snow, you do not get this paralogue, as far as I know. Anyway, so on the Black Eagles route, it's a Part 2 paralogue. There's very little change in the dialogue. There's just one other character who's there for no apparent reason. But otherwise, everything is exactly the same. It's not available on Silver Snow because that guy Pilardo, he is actually going to be the boss of Chapter 13, and he dies when you defeat him because it's a defeat boss chapter. So he's not actually available to be there. Did I even I was working on her flying in Lance rank. I think she could have unlocked Pegasus Knight, but I forgot to do that. Oh well. Anyway, what makes this paralogue very worth doing? As soon as I get to it, hold on, give me just a second. So, well, actually, first let's go over why this paralogue is so difficult. So, a lot of these enemies are actually in advanced classes, when most of the time in Part 1, you are usually only dealing with mostly intermediate classes and the occasional advanced class. So the fact that everything on here is at least an advanced class, except for Pilardo, that increases the difficulty already, since the enemies will have much higher stats. But what makes it even more ridiculous is that there are going to be ambush spawns every 2 turns, and those include enemies in classes that are very, very annoying to have ambush you. Whoever designed this map, they need to be on fire if they are not flammable enough for the amount of fire they deserve to be on. So, yeah, there's going to be... the main worry about the ambush spawns is that some of them are going to be grapplers, so they'll have unrestricted 6 movement, you know, which is super fun to see. And then there are also going to be bow knights who have who can attack from 2 to, I believe it's 5 range. There are some bow knights on here already, so we can confirm that. At least I thought there was. Oh yes, one up here. 2 to 4 range. Anyway, a lot of these enemies, well, pretty much every enemy except Paralouges drops something, and then on the from the initial wave, and then the reinforcements, they do not drop anything, so don't need to worry about them. And then I think every couple of turns, as long as Paralouges is alive, some of the enemies will retreat. They just warp right out. So you will lose access to the loot they're carrying, but it also makes the chapter that little bit easier since a squad of enemies does not need to be dealt with. So you can just huddle up and clear the chapter that way. I think the end of chapter dialogue will be very depressing if you do that, but it doesn't really matter since the true treasure was the friends we made along the way. And by that I mean the clear reward is a flying battalion that has stride, which is very, very, very useful. We're going to go ahead and try to make the most of this. Let's go ahead and drop HP plus 50 for Brawl Avoid plus 20. Doesn't really matter what we do with Anna. She's going to be fine. I don't think Claude learned anything useful there. Leo? Well, Claude actually has sealed defense. That might be worth equipping. Oh, yeah, he technically doesn't need close counter, so let's go ahead and put that on there. Let's see, Lysithia, you're fine. Leonie doesn't really need anything. I'm not going to slap a sword in her inventory, so she doesn't need that. Oh, yes! So, Balthus, he got Defiant Strength. So, Defiant Strength, if the name wasn't already a dead giveaway, it will boost his strength by, well, oh yeah, there it is, plus 8. So that will stack with his personal ability, the King of Grappling. So when he is at or below 50 well no, actually Defiant Strength triggers at 25%. So when he's almost dead, he gets plus 14 strength now. So, yeah, that's going to be insanely broken. The only thing he's missing is dexterity, so I'm thinking of pumping him full of stat boosters. Anyway. Since he already got the skill, I think I'm going to actually reclass him into Warrior, because Warrior has, what is the word I'm looking for? Oh, yes. Axe crit plus 10. So, while he is a warrior, he has a slightly increased chance to land critical hits, and then Wrath will boost that by 50%, which means... Come on. Here we go. Oh, it'll be on the screen. Why can't they display all the stuff I need to know? He has 68 crit when he's below 50% HP. Wait, I already said that. 68 plus 50, 118. Since he doesn't need the knowledge gem anymore, let's put that away. And let's go ahead and slap the critical ring on him. And then battalions. Unfortunately, Lysithea is the only one with A authority, and also unfortunately, my only retribution gambit is A authority, and it does not work very well on her, because as you can see, it cuts into her magic stat. Lysithea does have a very, very, very high magic stat, so it's not too much of a detriment for her. But it's always best to have the option to, well, I guess option, is option the right word? I'm gonna assume it's the right word. It's always best to have the, to have as many boosts to whatever your offensive stats are as possible. Oh, right. I was going to compare the other A-rank battalion, the McCule Evil Repelling Corps. So it doesn't, since I haven't leveled it up yet, it doesn't boost magic as much as the Timmy mages. But as you can see, it already gives her a substantial increase to her hit rate. And that's useful enough that I'm actually going to go with the McCule Evil Repelling Corps. And everything else is kind of useless. For Anna, we're going to give her stalling tactic, the Saros Holy Monks. She's going to be pretty much useless this chapter, so might as well have her do something useful and stride for people. And let's see. And let's go ahead and equip the Alliance magic users to Hilda, so that way if I need her to gambit, she can gambit. Alright, and I think that's as good as it's going to get. Let's make sure everyone's stuff is repaired. Oh, I am not looking forward to this. I hate this chapter. But yeah, the clear reward is the Secret Transport Corps flying battalion that has stride, so it allows your flying units to apply stride, and it's also got a well, it has not terrible stats, and having not terrible stats is a bonus. Let's go ahead and throw that steel shield away. Yeah, I think that'll do. I do kind of want to, yeah, let's go ahead and give Caspar the March Ring, and let's put the Caduceus back with Lysithea. Let's see, and then I think we are all set. Just in case, though, I think I will actually drop Wild Abandon for Curved Shot. That way if I need 3 range on Caspar, he has it. And I think that's as good as it's gonna get. Alright, let's get this disaster over with. But yeah, since the objectives are to either route the map or survive for 10 turns, if you turn Anna into a Pegasus, Anna and Byleth into flying units, you can have them camp these 2 spots down here, and the enemies cannot reach them. Alright, so that is the main thing. So the fact that these guys are all advanced classes makes it very, very tricky. As you can see, they've got insane speed and strength. I didn't highlight it very much, but you get the idea. Like, Adele gets doubled by pretty much all of them. Yeah, let's actually demonstrate that with the combat forecast. Yeah. So, things are definitely not looking good already. How does Balthus fare? Alright. He'll do alright. Okay. So, I think that will be the start of our evil plan. Why do you want to use that on him? Okay. I don't know why I use stride. Anyway, Since there's a sniper and 2 brawlers or grapplers over here, it is best to deal with them. No, the question of how. If Claude had an A-rank battalion, he could. Yeah, he doesn't even doesn't even kill with the brave bow. I think we want to just get out of their range. Okay. And do we attack with Hilda? Let's see. Well, her hit rates are atrocious, but we definitely do not want to pull more enemies than we can handle. Yeah, this mage is one of the few not promoted enemies. I guess we could just bolting him and then go from there. That might cause the grapplers to come forward, and then that'll be easier to deal with. Okay. And then let's get everyone else moved out. Yeah, I already wasted the stride. Probably could have saved it, but old bad habits die hard. 2 electric boogaloo. Okay. No, we want to make sure Caspar is close too. Let's park there and have Mary Ann dance for him right here. Yeah, if you don't have the option to fly and camp in the corner with Anna and Byleth, the other option, I suppose, would be to just try and camp near here. I do believe none of the enemy starting enemy groups will move towards you unless provoked, as demonstrated here. Go. Balthus is now in range. And I believe that guy had a venom axe. Okay. Alright. Equip the killer axe. Killer axe doesn't get a kill. I think we'll want to put the Chalice of Beginnings on him, since we can't Retribution. And we'll see if Balthus can just YOLO one-shot it in 360 no-scope. Well, I guess to see how reliable his hit rates are, he has Stalling Tactic, 131 hit when using a killer axe. And these guys, for a void, have 45, so he would be up in the high 90s. 35. So I think that might be the play. Alright, well, so I think what we can do, we'll just move Anna back one, oh, that's tricky. That is very tricky. Okay, new plan. Let's have Caspar move over there, so that way Claude can swoop over here and trade over the Chalice. And then we bow him down. Now, and then maybe I am going to regret having that guy move out first. Maybe. Let's see. No, alright. I think if we have Lysithia Miasma here, that should work out. We can have Hilda use Thunder. There we go. And then we have Balthus move here. And Killer Axe. Oh, wait. We have to avoid being in melee range of this guy. because this guy has a battalion. Unless... Okay, let's see. 1, 2... Oh, let's see. Leone has 9 movement. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think that'll do it. So curved shot from as far away as possible. And then move back here. And then equip the killer axe. Perfect. We're going to want to make sure we dance for him too. So that way we get a little extra hit. So I'm going to need to move Adele out. Wait. Dance. And then hopefully this works out, because if it doesn't, then I have committed to a strategy that is going to take a long time to redo. Alrighty, but I think we might have it. Let's see, so... Oh wow, 72 crit. Okay. Let's see, and then crit avoid is just the luck stat. So, I think since 72 plus 50 is 120 something, I think he's going to be able to counter and crit all of them. So I think that is how we do. Although the tricky part is if there's any ambush spawns, if they can reach Caspar. Alright, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so those ones are good. Let's see. Oh, 89 hit. I do not like that. Okay. And that's basically how Vantage Wrath works. Pretty much anyone can pull it off as long as they can pick up Vantage and Wrath, and it honestly isn't that difficult to pick up Vantage and Wrath. And it basically allows any unit to basically deal with enemies on enemy phase. It is super duper pretty really handy. Oh, thank goodness that hit. Like I was in a forest. Okay. Alright, so those two groups are going to retreat if we do nothing about them. So let's do nothing about them. Let's move Balthus up here, right at the tippy tip of that guy's range. Equip the other killer axe. And then we have to use the rest of our units to deal with these guys. We also have to watch out for this gentleman. Okay. I believe we can have Lysithea go here. No, she can't quite reach from right there. Let's see. I might need to stride. Let's try that combat art. Numigale. Yeah, the hit rate seems decent. Magic combat arts tend to be affected by the Tome Breaker skill that brawlers and grapplers get, but it looks like this is an exception. Wait, you have the magic staff equipped. Yeah, if I equip the Caduceus, she can hit him, but that is a grappler, so the hit rate will be low. Alright, so let's go ahead and Numigale. There we go. And then I think Caspar can get into melee range to finish him off. No, he can't quite get the job done. Just a little shy. die. Okay, new plan. Equip the Caduceus. Attack from here, and hopefully this works. It worked! Hooray! Okay. So, Caspar is probably too frail to pull this guy. Oh, yeah, definitely. He takes 17 per hit, and he'll get hit 4 times. Definitely not durable enough. Let's see. Snipers have 3 range, 2 to 3 range, so Hilda, as a Valkyrie, can hit from 4. Shaky accuracy, though, but we'll go for it. Yay, she hit him. Alright. And then, I know he has Vantage, so he is going to attack first. Oh, that's right, Hilda has Seal Speed. Anyway. That allowed Caspar to deal with that guy. Let's see. Next, we're going to want Lorenz to pull that Bow Knight. We don't need to worry about the Paladin or the Paladins or the Sniper. They're going to warp out since I haven't dealt with Palardo yet. So I think at this point we just need to prepare for the ambush spawns. Ugh. Yeah, I think I might be over-leveled for this chapter, and it's still such a struggle. Alright, equip the bolting, and heal up Caspar, because he's probably going to need it. And let's get Claude and Leone into more centralized positions, so that way they can help out as necessary. Yeah, moving Balthus first is probably a bad idea. But oh well. And he has to use the Chalice because I don't have Retribution yet. But yeah, there we go. So those guys are gone. Alright. 99 with a 95 crit chance. Ugh. I hate those odds. Fortunately, Lorenz seems to have this guy under control. Don't think he's going to quite be able to finish the job, though. Alright, next, we need to worry about this guy, as well as the incoming ambush. Alright, let's see. Those guys have 4 range, so I believe Lorenz also only has 4 range. Oof. Okay. Alrighty. So, he's got a battalion too, so letting Balthus face tank him is not a good idea. Let's try putting Balthus right here. And that should deal with those guys. Would be nice to dance for him, but I did not think of that. Okay. In any case... that guy can reach Balthus, and he has a battalion, but it's melee range, so he can't quite use it. Let's see here. I believe I could have Claude take this guy out. He needs to deal 30 points of damage in a single shot. That's not going to happen, so let's have Lorenz get into the forest first to do that. And then Bow Knights, while they are technically a master class that upgrades from a combination of Paladin and I forgot to give her gear. Anyway, Paladin and Sniper, they do not have any of the skills from those classes on this difficulty, so they don't get Vantage or the other skill, the Breaker one, which is very handy. I I don't think it's safe to attack from there, because I believe that's where the next reinforcement spawns. Oh my god, I'm losing my voice. So, Leone, let us have you break shot this guy. And then move over here. Stay out of range of those pesky bone knights that I think will spawn in eventually. Or next turn, because it's once every 2 turns. Alright. Let's move Caspar over. Top his health off. Yay, level up. Woo! Okay. Let's go ahead and heal up. And then we are in dance range with Mary Ann of Leone. So, if any enemies are able to spawn in and reach someone unfortunate, I can reload Dance for Leone and have her impregnable wall them so they don't get hurt. Okay, let's do this. Mage, Bow Knight, Grappler, Mage, Grappler. Okay, right there. Yay, a large Goulion. Alright, and these two are gonna start moving. Oof. 99 hit and 94 crit. The chances to miss are terrifying. But yay, Booleans. Okay. Alright, so those guys are there. Oh no, he hit Lysithia. Okay. I do have permadeath on, so... Okay. So... Alright, I think we can back up to right here. So, he spawns right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's able to just barely reach Lysithia. So we just dance for her and move out of the way. Ooh. Alright, and then I think that might potentially change some of the RNG. Maybe. I think not, though. I think only actions that initiate combat re-roll the RNG. So, since Balthus got crits, all these crits last time, it should, in theory, yep, all crits. Alright, that guy is there. Okay. Unfortunately, that guy is in a forest. Okay. So, tricky part is this thing. He has incredible range. He's able to get over the whole map. I think if we use both of this... Tricky part is also getting out of that guy's range. So I think what we're going to want to do is Thunder. The atrocious hit rates are atrocious. Oof. Okay, we'll have one turn to deal with these reinforcements before the next group shows up. Ugh. But some of them will retreat, so we won't have to worry about a few. Alright. Alright. Alrighty. And we want want to stay out of this guy's melee range. He has 8 movements. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh boy. The other tricky part is that grappler. So I think we're going to have to back up all the way over here with Balthus. I think if I leave him there, he should be the only one in their range. Lorenz can start with Nos, because he has support bonuses from Lysithea and, well, Hilda wasn't applying them, but that's fine. Look, and then Thunder, she hit, congratulations. You move her down here. And I believe Caspar. Let's see, well, that's a dangerous spot to attack from. And unfortunately, I don't think you'll have a high enough hit rate unless... Well, I can dance for him, so let's just hit him for melee. Well, that didn't work out. But it's fine, it's fine. We can attack with Lysithea now. And thanks to Caspar and supports, that's enough. Woo! Okay, and then we dance for Caspar. Yay, Shamir level up. Get him out of there. Don't want to heal Balthus. He wants to stay at 1 HP. Let's see. And I believe Leone is fast enough to not get doubled. I don't want her getting attacked by the Bow Knight. Unfortunately, there's no position where the grappler doesn't get the forest without her being in range of the Bow Knight, so that's unfortunate. Okay, I think some of them should retreat now. Nope, not yet. Oh, lucky. Yeah, my rolls have been very lucky this time around. Oh, and then that guy is going for Lorenz. And unfortunately, my luck turned around. Oh, Palardo's moving now. Okay. Well now. We also have the difficult position that... Oh... Some of these units are going to... We're also going to have ambush spawns popping in next turn. So... I can't... I have to take out the mage, the bow knight, the grappler, and Palardo. I can't leave Balthus in melee range of any of those, because they'll just gambit him and take advantage of his very low charm. Okay. Sublime Heaven should, in theory, take that guy out. Let's go ahead and equip Thunder. And Sublime Heaven from up here. Yeah, that'll do. If it hits. It hit. Yay! Okay. Alright, so that is one taken care of. I do believe I can have Lysithea take out another one. And Dark Spikes will deal with that. Just hopefully there aren't any ambushes to the left, or that can reach her there. Unfortunately, I think we're going to have to deal with some. Let's see. Next, Balthus can one-shot this guy. Yes, but if I have Balthus do that, I need, and emphasis on need, to deal with all of the others. So how do we do that? I believe we could use a battalion. Let's see, if Hilda hits this guy with a battalion, let's see, what's the pattern for Hilda's battalion? Up to 3, so 3. I think, huh. Yeah, okay. So I think if Hilda hits this guy with a battalion, it'll stun all of them. I believe. I think. Let's test that out. Yeah, let's go ahead and try to use a Thoron here. It's not likely to hit, but that's not the important part. The important part is that we dance for Hilda, and then move Marianne here. And then I believe Hilda can battalion from, or gambit from here, and no, I did the math wrong. So we would need to kill the warrior up there, and the mage to the left, but it stuns the other major players if it hits. So we need to kill this guy. Let's do that. Leone isn't quite strong enough. And I believe the attendant score, yeah, absolute defense. Could always just trade the brave bow over. Let's see, and we already danced, so my only other option is stride. But I might need that for the future turn. But I think I will need it now. Well, Claude can curved shot and hit this guy. So that takes care of that. And that seals his defense too. And we have Leone iron bow him down. Alright, and we got a hammer. That's always nice, I guess. Let's see. And then we have 100% hit there. Oh, that did not. Oh, snap. And with only Lorenz and Balthus left to move. Alright. Lorenz, Balthus, and Anna. I think that. Really? Really? Okay. Well, we don't have anyone close enough to trade him the right item, so we might need to stride here. Let's go ahead and we can soften this guy up with Nos, so that way if Balthus doesn't get a crit, that should be weak enough. We'll keep Anna right there and move Caspar here. And hope for the best. Okay, here we go. Oh, thank God. Alright, so Paladin, 2 grapplers, and 2 bow knights on the right. No. Matt, those 2 bow knights really screw this over. Alright, one of them went for Adele. And the other one's probably going to go for Adele too. And that's a kill. Alright, so I think okay. So I believe if Adele is able to get the kill with Numigale, which she cannot. I got it. Alright. We'll do exactly what we did before. We're gonna Sublime Heaven. And then, instead of using that one skill, we'll trade over Iron Gauntlets. Yeah, we can throw on this guy. And since I know where those guys spawn in, that means stalling tactic. There's these 2 spots. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, that is so far. Okay. Anyway, what was I doing? Oh, right. I need to... Oh. Alright. We are going to have to Dark Spikes from here, so that way Lysithea is as far away from them as possible. Reducing their hit chance as much as possible is our best bet. Okay, so thanks to Lysithea and Balthus's current positions, I now have an accurate measure for how far those bow knights can reach. That will be the tip of their range when they spawn in. There's also a paladin on the left, so I think Marianne is safe there. Let's see. Let's go ahead and dismount on Claude before we curved shot, just in case he's in their range. Being off of his wyvern will allow him to avoid it. Let's see. Or avoid them. Let's see. And I don't need to worry as much about Leonie, but I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I move her here instead, she's safe. I think we needed to have Balthus curved shot this guy, because that Excalibur was tricky. We don't have to worry about that guy because he's going to leave. And then we Gambit. And that will stun Pilardo and this Grappler. Okay. And then I believe it should be safe enough for Lorenz to head up here and take one of these guys out. Yeah, let's take that warrior out. Okay. And then Caspar is not going to be all that useful. Let's have Hannah over here. Alright, skip. Alright, let's see what happens. Hopefully we're all safe. Alright, so they go for Adele, but thanks to the iron gauntlets and her fisting avoid, she dodges. And that one went for Lysithia. She dodges once. We're in the clear. Alright. Alright, and we just have to survive 4 more turns. Okay, and we don't have to worry about any enemies this turn. So, have Claude get back on his mount. I'm going to want to fist this guy down. Hopefully we can kill him. Yes, Varja Munir gets the job done. Hooray, level up. That guy can't really do much to Adele, so she's fine there. This guy might be tricky, but I believe I can just have Lysithia dark spikes him down. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Next, we have to take out this guy up top. So, from here, we attack with the Killer Axe, and we're gonna smash. I know Balthus doesn't really need kills at this point anymore, but we're not going to worry about that. Okay, so with Palardo dead, the remaining enemies will no longer retreat. And having him dead might be, unfortunately, very, very bad. Let's see. Yeah, Claude doesn't quite get a kill with the Brave Bow. But I think if Caspar softens him up, we might be able to do enough. We can also dance with Marianne. So that is something to keep in mind. Battalion hit rates are super low. Okay. And Caspar does not get doubled, so let's go ahead and equip the magic staff for now. And then bologna. Yeah, let's go for the bologna. It's unfortunate I couldn't get him into melee range for a further decrease, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay, so tricky part is going to be that guy up top. I don't think Leone... Yeah, Leone definitely does not double. Okay. Can Hilda kill this guy? Ooh, she can. She could. Might need to have Lorenz do it instead. Let's see. Night Kneeler, Frozen Lance. There we go. Alright, that guy... Yeah, okay, we're fine there. Next, we have to take this guy down, which we can... Oh, that is an unfortunate hit rate. Okay. Uh, 27... Alright. Well, let's see here. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, I believe what we want to do is break shot into range for the best accuracy. And then move down here. We want to... Monster Blast. Monster Blast does not quite get the job done. And if I have Marianne move her back some range, she's in trouble. But if I keep Leonie near here, they'll go for her instead of Balthus, even though one of them can gambit him. Maybe that'll work. Okay. So let's go for curved shots for guaranteed accuracy. Oh, great. Okay, well in that case, let's park at the very tip of the range. Dance. And then I think if we attack from here. Yes. What's this guy's 16 times 2? I think we're good. Alright, and let's see. 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I think that's the game plan. Hooray for crits! Alright, and then that guy will attack Claude. Let's have Anna move up here, just in case we need to stride. Alright. Woo! Okay, 3 turns left, which means we have another wave of reinforcements incoming. Oh boy. So, I think, since this mage only has 4 range, we could just leave him alone and draw him closer. I think what we're going to want to do is, let's start with a break shot. So that way that lowers his defense. And then Monster Blast. No, it leaves him with 1. Well, what if we just have Balthus do it then? Okay. The only thing we have to worry about is Balthus, if he triggers a combat art, it'll heal him. Or if his crest activates, I should say, which it did. Okay, which I think takes him above... yeah, it takes him above 25%, so no longer has that active. Okay. I think we're gonna have Adele park at the edge of this guy's range. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you can go right in. Wait. Oh, right, he knows Thoron. Let's see here. We're definitely going to want to kill him. So let's attempt Thunder. And move right here. Have Marianne Boogie. And stay put. And then we Thoron. There we go, there we go. Alrighty. Next, we heal up Caspar. Have Caspar heal up Adele. And then equip Nos. Move Lysithea down here. Adele. Alright, and move Claude closer to the center. And let's see how this plays out. Alright, 2 bow knights there. Which are probably going to be the only dangerous ones. And they can't even reach. Okay. Well, one of them couldn't reach. And I believe this is the last... Oh, wait, no. We got one more turn after this. Okay. We dismount and... bow them down. Silver bow. Nope. Okay. Let's go for this. There we go. Let's avoid these guys, because we don't like them. They smell funny. Let's see here. Caspar doesn't quite reach unless we equip the March Ring. But even then, he's be locked to 2 range. And Scythia doesn't quite reach. But Adele does. Okay. Alright, yeah, so everything has turned out a lot better than I had anticipated. Oof, excuse me, which is very, very good, because I expected this to be very, very horrible. I am just so glad that we are almost done. I guess I could just Numigale instead. But we do want to make sure we deal enough damage, so Sublime Creator Sword it is. Okay. And then Balthus will swoop in and bow him down. Okay. Let's see. Next, Claude will take this guy down. All right. Okay. Let's go ahead and have Lorenz top off Caspar. And then let's get everyone else up north, so that way we can get some last minute EXPs on our final turn. Healing with Caspar is honestly almost a complete waste of time, because he doesn't need regular experience per se. He needs reason experience, and that is not reason experience. He can't heal with reason spells, but it's fine. It's fine. Every little bit hurts, as they say. Okay. Alright, so these guys... Okay, so the only enemies we need to watch out for as we sweep things up are those ones. Okay. Well, I just park Balthus here and slap on a Killer Axe. That'll deal with 1. And if we dance for him, that'll boost the experience. Yay, Caspar gained a level. Okay, there we go. Then we just ward up. Heal up. And hopefully there's no ambush spawns on the very last turn. That would be a real Richard relocator. Oh, sweet. Okay. So the moment you end your last turn, that ends the chapter. Good to know. If I had known that, I would have actually killed some of them. Whatever. better safe than sorry. And besides, we got our secret transport core. Alright. There we go, there we go. I don't know why I was letting the cutscene play. No one cares about that. Well, I mean, probably someone out there does, but that someone is not me. Alright, Lysithia's birthday. We don't need to celebrate Lysithia's birthday. We're already good friends with her. Alright. Let's go ahead and save. And let's see if Caspar is lucky enough to attempt. He is not. Okay. Okay. Alright. Well, unfortunately, we can't really go into any useful classes, and my voice is pretty much shot. So I'll go ahead and cut things off here. Thank you all for watching. I hope it was entertaining enough watching me stress about the secret merchant or whatever that last chapter was called.